Hi everyone and welcome back to the Elements of Harmony playthrough. From what I've gathered from the comment section from the first video, you guys want me to narrate. Applejack is still best pony, and if I recall, I should be grinding until I'm at least level 5, which seems reasonable. I think I'm level 4 right now. So I guess I'll go and do that right now. Oh, also I should be buying the weapons at the start of every town as soon as I can. Because apparently, well, there's probably going to be quite a bit of grinding necessary while playing this game. Because it is based off Final Fantasy 1 after all. Back then, you were expected to grind. Oh cool, level 5 already. And I think Rainbow Dash learned something, but I slightly missed it. Let's see. Learned sped, or speed rather. It just increases Rainbow Dash speed, which I guess is for characters attacking first, maybe? Probably. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to the village right here. I'm supposed to be going northwest, by the way. I checked the world map. It's fairly big. There's like 5 continents, and the continent we're on is pretty much the biggest one. Sorta, kinda. Don't know how I'm gonna be traveling to the other continents, but I guess I'll find out eventually. Someone mentioned that the characters don't have personalities. Well, that's kind of how it was in Final Fantasy 1 too. Your characters were literally just blank slates that you had to fill in with yourself. And I'm sure a lot of people did. Okay, so horseshoe to blade in it, and it's only for Applejack and Rainbow Dash. Kind of nifty. I'm gonna buy that right now. Actually, these weapons are actually really cheap. I really should be buying them all the time. And I have to hold shift if I want to scroll down this thing right here. Nice to know. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. Okay, that was pretty easy. Buying the spells is a lot more expensive. But I will try to buy them all, you know, to get it over with. And to not miss out on them. There's apparently some bonus bosses in this game. I'm gonna have to make sure not to miss out on those. If I do, I'm gonna be making a new save every time I finish a video, so I can always go back to get that bonus stuff I may have missed if that's the case. Because I will be trying to get 100%. So I never have to play this again. It's kind of thing I try to do often with my games, actually. Try to get everything on my first playthrough, although it's pretty much impossible. The idea is that you don't want to be held down by the fact that you didn't get 100% on the game, you know? Kind of like, trying to search for an example here. I'll start back my commentary once I figure out what it was I was thinking. It's kind of like in Super Smash Bros. When you're trying to get 100% of everything by playing with every character, and basically, once you finally get 100%, you just play as the one character you want to play as all the time from then on in. Or, for another example, like you're playing an Elder Scrolls game, most likely Skyrim, and you're getting the Oblivion Walker achievement, which requires you to do some choices you may not agree with, but you do it anyway because of that achievement. And this is for armor. Okay, that's nice to know. Urge Pony armor, right here. I'm gonna buy it right away. I guess armor is going to be important to have some characters that don't take any damage at all. And I'm guessing Apple Bloom sells the items that are consumable. Okay. I'm gonna do some more grinding, and I might stop the grinding for some commentary one and then, but I'll do it until I get everything that I can get from the first town. Or most of it anyway. Cave. Should I go in it right now? Probably not. It probably leads to somewhere else, actually. So I'm gonna ignore it for now. Have to do some grinding still. This is such a bare-bones world map. Sheesh. I mean, look at all this green. I've seen the whole thing, and it doesn't improve either, so you have to deal with this kind of world map design for a very long time. I know I've played other RPGs in my LP career, but with some games, it's like it was based on an actual game that was officially made, like Final Fantasy 6 or Equestria Bound. Those were made based on actual games that a considerable amount of effort was put into. But then again, there's also like Super Lesbian Horse RPG and even War of Harmony 4. Actually, War of Harmony 4 didn't have a world map, bad example. But Super Lesbian Horse RPG, I remember its Overworld not being this boring. For some reason, though, the creator of this game, though, he wanted really massive Overworld, except it's completely empty. It's like, that's the wrong way to do it. And I probably need to grind a bit more, but I think that'll be enough, honestly. Because I don't have much time to spare right now. It's late at night. And I feel like sleeping early. Every time it's Friday, I always feel like sleeping early. Okay, I get to buy 2 spells. Lock, Lit, Slep, Fog, Harm. I guess I'll buy these 2. Probably don't need them, but, you know. That leaves 200 bits worth of other spells I still have to get. So Fog is heal? Oh, heal magic. As in Rarity magic. Increases some pony defense, okay. Deals small thunder to one enemy. Okay, so it's not light, it's lightning. Got it. And wow, these items are really expensive. 800 bits to revive some pony? Goodness gracious. Hopefully there's a spell that allows me to revive my characters when I want. In fact, is this gonna be like Final Fantasy 1, where if a character dies multiple times, you can't revive them anymore? Like they're dead forever? I remember playing a game like a Final Fantasy game like that. Although I think it might not have been one. I think it was on the Game Boy. I thought that was really unforgiving that it would do that it would permanently kill off your characters. But it was... It's not... At my age, I think it's something I'd like to see be revisited in a modern Final Fantasy game, or RPG, basically. I feel too many Japanese RPGs put too much focus on your character always being alive and never dying forever. Except when the plot demands it, anyway. But the gameplay should come before the plot, if you ask me. And so far, when it comes to this game, it seems like, well, there's not much plot, but there's not much gameplay either. It's very generic. It really feels like somebody just saw the show and decided, you know what, we need a Final Fantasy 1-esque RPG of this series. And they just did it with the minimum amount of effort. Or minimum amount of creativity, rather. Because I'm sure a decent amount of effort was used to make this, but I feel that I could have used some more effort into putting some creative ideas into place first. Because this is as generic as it gets. I think the only thing that's kind of not generic here is that we're playing as 6 characters instead of 4. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy IV, how you could play with 5 characters, but then with Final Fantasy V and 6, it went back to 4 for some reason. And then Final Fantasy VII came out with only 3 characters. I mean, don't know why it was being so regressive with that series, but whatever. My favorite is still 6. Now, I guess with Final Fantasy VII, it went back to 3 characters because of the polygons demanding too much out of the system, maybe. Was Final Fantasy VIII 4 characters? I think it was 4 or 3. No, yeah, I think it was 3. I don't remember much about that game. Even less so about Final Fantasy IX. Maybe someone in the comment section below can point these things out. Okay, level 6 now. And no new abilities. I think that's enough grinding for now. My Applejack almost has 100 HP already. But I need a few more bits to buy all the spells. Hold on. And there we go. Got all the spells. The ones from the beginning, anyway. Harm deals holy damage to all enemies. Oh, that's actually really good. And Smart increases Rarity's magic, which probably increases her magical damage. Twilight can stun an enemy. That's probably useless. And, ooh, puts all enemies to sleep. But it's probably also useless because status effects abilities, when it comes to trying to use status effect magic on enemies, Either always works or never works. Unless you're playing Final Fantasy V. That game had it right when it comes to inflicting status effects on enemies. Because there was a surprising amount of things you could do against them when it came to magic like that. If you knew what to use, you could pretty much cream any kind of boss you wanted. Then there's weird cases like Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube where Colette had that toss hammer ability. Occasionally it would turn into Toxic Hammer, if I recall. And it worked on every enemy, even the bosses, even the final bosses, even the bonus boss. And the poison effect was so strong that you could literally beat any enemy in like a few seconds. It was crazy. Pretty much how solos with Colette work like when you play in playthroughs with her. Words. Anyway, just want to check to see if there's armor I can put it on the other ponies. And if I can afford it. Okay, it's hats. I can buy 2. I'll buy one for Fluttershy and Rarity. Twilight, she's not gonna wear one, and neither will Rainbow Dash. Because she's not the type that always dresses in style. Not in this game, anyway. Alright, you know what? I'm curious. I want to see what's inside this cave. That being said, I will not explore it, except for like one battle. I'll actually go back and see if there's a village up there first. But if I was playing casually, I would actually try to explore this cave. Okay, never mind. This isn't what I expected at all. I was expecting this cave to be like a passage dealer place, but no, it's just a bonus place. But we will be going back there once we get the appropriate key item to be able to get that treasure chest in the back right there. I was actually expecting that cave to be like a secret place where you could explore and there's be super tough enemies inside. But no, unfortunately it is not. I kinda was hoping that this game would have like a really classical RPG feeling where you could accidentally walk into an area that is way beyond your level, but I don't think that will be the case here. Too much modern mistakes in this game so far. Anyway, this is where we're supposed to go, I bet. That castle town looks really destroyed. Actually, I think that's supposed to be Canterlot. Probably is. And yes, I am safe scumming. Shrine of the Elements. So this is where I'm supposed to go. And there's random battles over here too. These battles are very easy right now, but I have to be concerned that the fact that I can't restore my character's HP normally. Like, it costs some magic every time I want to restore my HP or an item. And I am on limited amounts of boat, although I can probably restore my magic really easily. And I should be concerned if my characters ever get in danger, because if I have to revive them, it's quite expensive. I mean, 800 bits. Jeez. It's nice to know that this game does have a survival element to it, even if it's accidental. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go through a lot of random battles, won't I? And I can't open any of these doors. That's annoying. Ooh, new enemies, the bat and the skeleton. Both very generic, although this skeleton design is quite different from what I expected here. I guess I'll attack the skeleton first. Ooh, actually, yeah, we'll cast fire on the skeleton, see if it's weak against it. It should be. That's a modern, well, not modern, it's a classical RPG trope. I'm disappointed. Well, maybe it was weak against fire, but it didn't seem like it. Should have burned it to a crisp right there. Anyone in the comment section below ever played Super Mario RPG? Or rather, I mean Paper Mario. Super Mario RPG is good too, but in Paper Mario there's dry bones, and if you cast fire on them, it deals like 15 extra damage, and that's a lot in that game. And it's awesome because you just burnt that enemy to a crisp. And it's very satisfying. This game, no that satisfaction at all. And I guess I was just supposed to walk up first, but no, I just wanted to explore. You know what? I guess I'll test out the new spells I bought. I'm iffy on spending magic already, but you know, it'd be a nice idea to see if what harm does and if Twilight's lock and slap spell actually work. Although I suppose it won't really work against the skeleton. Well, it won't work against the skeleton, but it should work against the bat. Well, harm isn't that great. I suppose it might be good if there's like 6 enemies. And lock. It worked! Okay, so might actually be worth using those spells that are status effects against enemies. It's only for 1 turn though. That's disappointing. Well, maybe not 1 turn. The way RPG Maker VX does its status effects, I think it's a little different. I think every time you attack the enemy, it's like an opportunity for them to get themselves out of that status effect. Level 7. Nothing new. The hell? Well, that was an unnecessary transition. Oh, it's Trixie. Let's save right here. Because there might be choices. But why can't I talk to her from there? I have to talk from her from below for some reason. Oh, she's the one who took the Ponyville jewel. Okay. And I forgot to narrate. Sorry. What? Trixie has been caught! Return the jewel to its place, Trixie. It belongs to all of Ponyville, not to any one unicorn. Ha! You think the great and powerful Trixie will give you the jewel just like that? I had hoped you would see reason, but I guess we'll just have to do this the hard way. Then come on, try to impress me, the great and powerful Trixie! And it's our first boss battle. Much like Equestria Bound, we have to fight Trixie first. She's probably not going to be that powerful. She's also a lot bigger than our characters, but I guess that's just normal for a game like this. I'm going to heal Rarity, just in case. Also, I don't know what this music is from. Also, can I put Trixie to sleep? Let's try it. Wait, this music, is it Tails music? It sort of feels like it is. And it did work! Perfect! At least it'll work occasionally, I bet. And I better heal Rainbow Dash right now. Before Trixie puts her out of commission. Ooh, good. So even though sleep worked, it only worked for like 1 turn. As soon as I attacked her with the Applejack, she woke up already. So status effects should be used on enemies you don't want to deal with. Oh goodness. Florshy's in danger. Trixie hits surprisingly hard for a unicorn. Okay, so this is definitely not Tails music. I think it's just a custom RPG track made by someone from the community. You can use some fire magic. Or actually, no, lightning magic. Defense always... Oh goodness, what happened to Pinkie Pie? Is she just in danger? Yeah, I think it's just in danger. Fight. Actually, I'm gonna increase Rainbow Dash speed. Call your bird, or actually stare. You know what? I'm gonna try to stare. And actually, Trixie's almost finished. I'll try my stuff anyway. Rarity's on healing duty. Speed works, obviously. Trixie hits hard. She can get stunned. She can get burned. And she's done. Oh, cool. Final Fantasy VI style disintegration. I think it's only Final Fantasy VI that did it that way, but it could have been some other games. Got some Gren and some cake. Ugh! Trixie thought bringing the jewel here would give her more powers. It seems she was wrong. Hand over the jewel, Trixie. It belongs to Ponyville. Fine, take your stupid jewel. You haven't seen the last of the great and powerful Trixie. Well, that was easy. Time to head back. Got the Ponyville jewel. But that's it? That's all we had to do? And I'm fully healed. Well, that's... I would like a warning about that. But I'm just gonna save just in case. And I'm gonna head back. With the awkward transition once again. Can I open these doors? I want this treasure stuff. I guess I need a special character to open these doors. Or a special item, rather. So shouldn't I, like, be getting the Elements of Harmony? Isn't that the actual priority here? Why are you just, like, fetch questing Ponyville Jewel for some reason? Just to prep us up and give us some experience? Is that what it is? Likely. You know, there is a huge disadvantage to having such a huge open world map. Well, it's not really open world, but it sure is open. The problem is that you have to go through all these menial battles every time you want to go back to a place. That is quite annoying. Hopefully, is there an item that reduces the rate of random battles that I'm going to have to deal with? I sure hope so. Because the random battles are kind of crazy and happen a bit too often for my tastes right now. Yes, we found a jewel. I guess I'll narrate this guy. You found it? You found a jewel? Thank you so much! I won't let your generosity go unrewarded. I'll have the guards lower the bridge across the inlet, north of town right away. Wait, that was Rarity's character arc? Are you serious? Rarity revealed her generous nature. Her open-heartedness and charitable spirit have earned her the element of generosity, one of the 6 elements of harmony. Wow, really? That's how it's gonna happen? Well, that's a taste of how the story is gonna go, I guess. Rarity, are you okay? Huh? Oh, yes, dear. I feel wonderful. You're totally spaced out there. Have a good nap? Aha. Hush, Rainbow Dash. What happened, Rarity? I felt the strangest sensation just now, like a glowing warmth welling up from inside of me. It's as if my act of generosity has given me more strength. Wow, maybe I should go give someone else this jewel. That sounds pretty good. It must be the elements. Oh, we found one of the elements? But where is it, darling? I don't see anything. The element is inside you. That's where these feelings are coming from. Oh, well, I hadn't considered. Wow, now I want to find out what it feels like too. We all get one, right? That's very clever, Pinky. I think so. We have to find them first. 5 more elements to go. Right, let's go, every pony. Does this mean I don't get an element? Aww. Well, there's a bit of humor here, at least. Don't know why there was so much dialogue right there, but it's nice to know I made some progress. Because I'm about to cut this video right now. Because I'm already out of time. But it is time for a poll today. Who is going to be next best pony next time? Should it be the pony who's going to have their elements next, or some pony else? Because I'm going to be changing Applejack from the start of the party next time, no matter what. But I'm going to give you guys the choice about who should be best pony, if you want. So vote in the comments section below. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this episode and hope you all have a very nice day. Bye!